Vashishtha and I am pursuing PhD in the field of artificial intelligence and machine learning since 3 years. I also have almost 5 years of teaching experience in various top engineering colleges in Delhi, including Delhi Technological University. During my PhD, I have published several papers on AI and ML which were implemented using Python and R. Python is a popular choice amongst data scientists and programmers as it has various benefits over other languages such as C++ or Java. Python is an open source programming language and is also supported by a lot of resources and high quality documentation, which makes it a preferred choice in today's fast-paced world. It has abundance of libraries and frameworks that facilitate coding and save development time. Python is popular for its concise, readable code and is almost unrivaled when it comes to use of simplicity, particularly for new developers. Now let's jump into coding and see Python in action.
So if you have a is equal to, alright, I'm giving a value 5. So here in Python you don't require to initialize your variables, right, or declare the variables. So here basically if you see that when I am writing a is equal to 5, I've initialized the value 5 to a. So Python compiler will automatically detect that a is of type integer. Now suppose I'm writing a is equal to 7.0, then automatically it will detect that a is of type float. Alright, so now suppose I have to write down is equal to 5 and b is equal to 6, and if I want to print the result, right, so here in console it is simple. You write b is equal to 6 and you just write a plus b and simply your answer will be b. If you write down here, you can write it as print and in the parenthesis a plus b, and now you have to execute the button. So when you execute the button, the answer would turn out to be 5 plus 6 is equal to 11. Right? Here your value of a was 7 and b was 6. So similarly, you can do any operations if you want to. Now if you see that the updated values of a and b are like this. So if I am writing b minus a, the answer would be 1. Right? This is a subtraction. But suppose I have some different variables like x is equal to 10, y is equal to 2. Right? So I can just simply write x divided by y. So I will get a value of 5. So similarly, if suppose your x is 11, right? And now if I'm doing x double slash y, then your answer again will be 5. So what is the concept here? It removes the fractional part. So if you do x divided by y here, it is 5.5. So it is removing the fractional part. Alright. And you also have a modulus operator x divided by y, which gives you the remainder. So now you know that if you divide 11 by 2, the remainder would be 1. Right. So this is a simple concept of like using Python as a calculator. Right. So the things are here pretty simple. Now let us see what happens if I want to initialize a variable of type string. So here what I require is, let us see here, if I have a string x is equal to, in a single quote I write hello, and if I can also initialize the a string as in the double quotes, how are you? Right. Now, if you see, if I want to print both of them, right, so what I will require? I will require print x, print y. Alright, another advantage of Python is that suppose you don't want to run the whole program, right? So here we have already calculated 5 plus 6. So I just want this thing, right? So what I can do is I can select this and go to the option run, and I will just say run the cell. So it will be particularly running those selected lines. So here you can see the answer is hello, how are you, right? Now, suppose I want to print x plus y. So here it is a very interesting topic that, you know, the computations, like you can add two numbers, multiply two numbers, etc. This is very common, right? But here in Python you have an advantage that if you want to, you know, concatenate two strings, you just give the action x plus y, right? So this will give you hello, how are you. Now Suppose you want to repeat the word hello. So you can write down as 4 into a, or here, sorry, x. Now if I run this, it will come hello, 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 hello. So what we can observe is that Python has has this capability of dealing with strings, okay, just the way it is it's like a number, right? So it is just multiplying the value, it's repeating the variable x 4 times. All right, so let us see more properties of the string. But suppose I just want to extract h out of hello, right? I just want to see what is the first letter. So what I can do is I can write print x, and I can give this in a particular array, and I can just write it as 0. And when I will run, it will say h. Why this concept has been like, what is the backend processing of this? You just imagine that your hello word is being stored inside the Python compiler. It has been stored as an array of characters. So hello is being placed as HELLO. They are separate letters. They are being stored in the array, right? So if I want to access the first element, I will just say x in a square brackets